This is that once in a lifetime.
Hey, welcome back, folks. Today, I'm stoked to dive into the world of basketball with a focus on a true sensation, Chet Holmgren. This dude, at just age, has set the hoops world on fire. Let's unpack what makes Chet Holmgren such a standout in the game. Early years and rise to prominence. 2 mins. Chet's story starts in Minneapolis, Minnesota, a towering kid with skills that just didn't match his age. High school ball was basically his playground, and scouts couldn't get enough of his talent. That's when everyone knew we had a future superstar in our midst. Skill set and versatility. Okay, let's break down what makes Chet a one-of-a-kind player. This guy's got a bag of tricks you wouldn't believe. He's not just a shot blocker, he's a scoring machine. His shooting range? Ridiculous. And his handles? Insane. Watching him glide across the court, you'd think he's been doing this for decades, not just a few years.
In the start on Thursday, something he mentioned is Holmgren. Spotty got it right back. This time he will dive to the cup, win with.
He's in a pick and roll. He's going to dive to the bucket.
Now Holmgren, little more than they did a season ago.
Stuffed by the rookie at the rim.
Defense has stepped up. The lob line. Holmgren, he's the one on the push. He's going to has to find somebody. Finds Holmgren, the turnaround shot to tie it. And Chet Holmgren with the 3 and the buzzer ties it at 117.
Now, here's where it gets exciting. Chet's not your typical player. He's a game changer. Teams literally have nightmares trying to figure out how to handle him. NBA scouts? They're losing sleep over this guy's potential to revolutionize the league. Some analysts are even saying he could redefine what it means to play his position.
And so far the numbers back up what we can all see is happening, because 14 games into the season and OKC boast a top 7 offense and defense to go along with the 3rd best net rating in the NBA. They're doing all of this as the youngest team in the NBA, and it's not even close. And you can point to a lot of reasons why the Thunder have taken this leap, but the biggest reason, figuratively and literally, is Chet Holmgren. I mean, what he did against Kevon Looney and the Golden State Warriors was just straight up unfair. Look here as he has Looney on an island at the 3-point line and just gets to work, getting 2 feet in the paint before hitting absolutely nothing but net on the fadeaway. And it's this fluidity and skill which makes him so hard to guard, because you're telling me guys like Nikola Vucevic have to try and guard him?
So, what's the bottom line? Chet Holmgren isn't just a rising star. He's a force reshaping basketball. And hey, he's doing it all with a smile. Keep an eye on this guy because he's on a trajectory to rewrite the game's playbook. While Chet Holmgren possesses an impressive skill set, he's not without his flaws. His slender frame, resembling a wisp of smoke rather than a towering oak, often leaves him vulnerable to the bruising battles that take place in the paint. Like a delicate flower amidst a bustling storm, he can be easily swayed by the physicality of his opponents. His offensive repertoire, while diverse, could benefit from a dash of unpredictability. His movements with the ball, akin to a cautious stroll through a minefield, lack the explosiveness needed to leave defenders in his wake. He needs to inject a touch of creativity into his game, becoming a maestro of deception rather than a predictable figure on the court. His post-up game, still in its infancy, resembles a fledgling bird attempting its first flight.
Pass it back out to me.
Of this basketball team. Holmgren trying to back down CP3. You called it, Maul. Williams inside. Wild shot won't fall. Thompson the rebound.
His footwork, a work in progress, needs the refinement of a seasoned artisan. And his lateral quickness, while not as sluggish as a sloth basking in the sun, could certainly use the agility of a gazelle bounding across the savannah. Despite these shortcomings, Chet Holmgren's potential shines like a beacon, illuminating the path to greatness. If he can fortify his physique, transforming from a slender sapling into a mighty oak, and infuse his offensive game with the cunning of a fox, he has the makings of an NBA superstar. His journey is one to watch, a tale of overcoming obstacles and reaching for the stars. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like.